Hi everybody, Jack Willard here with a short video. I call it, Did You Find the Other Bob Joyce? Now, as I stand by ready to bring you major breaking news in the Pastor Bob Joyce story, if there should be any in 2024, you continue to send me a record amount of emails. You comment in the various videos, the pre-recorded videos, and the live shows. At the end of this video, I'll tell you when those live shows often occur. But it's meat and potatoes. We're going to get right to it. And now, if you're looking for more pictures of who we think may be Robert Wayne Joyce, you can find that in our most successful video, Elvis/Bob Joyce, The Verdict, over 110,000 views now. And also a video, Bob Joyce Meets Priscilla, ? Elvis reunites with Scylla, ? That just hit 50,000 views here at the Virtual Church of the Disillusioned, and I thank you for that. So one person who emails me lately quite a bit is William, and he sent me a picture, which I think, I'm not sure, but I think he might have thought was Johnny Harra. And it was on a site associated with Johnny Harra sometimes. And, of course, Johnny Harra was, especially in his later years, quite heavy. He was quite heavy. Johnny Harra went on the Bill Bixby investigation. I think there were 3 shows exploring whether or not Elvis Presley faked his death many decades ago. Johnny Harra came on, and he was dressed in his Elvis garb, and his conclusion was that Elvis passed away. Elvis passed away. Bill Bixby would come to that conclusion at the end of these 3 specials. So I've seen pictures of Johnny Harra before. We're going to show you a picture of Johnny Harra. But I want to start with the meat and potatoes. We talk about, on this channel, the 2 Bob Joyce theory, which I've held since 2018. Someone pointed me in that direction. I don't even remember who. But they said there are 2 of them. You should look into that. And I thought that was poppycock. And then I did the investigation. I didn't think it was poppycock anymore. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So William sent me a picture, and I said, no, that's not Johnny Harra. He never looked like that. He never looked like Pastor Bob Joyce with the Kenny Rogers look, the white hair, the white beard, the white mustache. That, I believe, is Robert Wayne Joyce, age about 71, who married Willena Hattie, who would then become Willena Joyce in the state of Texas, and then they would soon move to Little Rock, Arkansas. That was their first spot in Arkansas. So I wanted to show you that picture. Now, I haven't been able to get them to Google Photos yet, so it's all cell phone, but you'll be able to see the image, don't worry. Could this be Robert Wayne Joyce? It's not Pastor Bob Joyce. Just look. It's not the same man. I believe that's Robert Wayne Joyce. Now, we have showed earlier images of Robert Wayne Joyce before, and like this one right here. I believe if you look at the man I just showed you and look at this face here with a young Willena, that this man could have transformed into looking very much more like Elvis as he got older, but there is a very noticeable difference. As you watch the other videos I told you about, the thumbnail of the video Bob Joyce Meets Priscilla, ? Elvis reunites with Scylla, ? The thumbnail is another picture, I believe, of Robert Wayne Joyce looking very, very serious. So it's a fascinating component of the story. And several people have had Robert Wayne Joyce stories when they told me about their experience of going to Household of Faith in Benton, Arkansas. First one was in the strip mall that they used to have church there. And then the more recent story was in the new sanctuary where many people are flocking, get there early, but even then there's only about 100 seats in the sanctuary. So you could get shut out and end up in the fellowship hall, watching on closed circuit TV. They just need more room, they need more room. The first story was from people that visited several times, one time bearing a very precious gift, a guitar, and another time when they went, they saw Pastor Bob. He's always the man on camera, preaching and singing and glorifying the Lord Jesus Christ. The second time they went, perhaps the second time, there was a luncheon that followed the service. Special day, they're going to have a luncheon. And I was told at that time, I still have the email, that she couldn't believe her eyes, but the Pastor Bob Joyce that was walking into the fellowship hall with the white hair, the white mustache, the white beard, who was known seemingly by everybody. It was a regular thing. This was before they had lots and lots and lots of visitors like they do now, not as many then. And she could see that it was a different man. She thought her eyes were playing tricks on her. But he sat down to eat, and that man was not the man, in her view, that had just preached to camera during the regular Sunday morning service. A much more recent service that was attended by another one of my viewers. She said she saw Robert Wayne Joyce the very moment she walked into the foyer of the church. He was standing there right at the front, and he was dressed in black, and he appeared kind of nervous and what have you. And it wasn't that he wasn't friendly, but he didn't have much to say. And then he just headed out the front door. And this viewer said, I felt that I was seeing a younger brother of Pastor Bob Joyce. And she was standing there befuddled, and then she looks into the sanctuary, and coming out the door there is also wearing black, a little bit different of an outfit, was Pastor Bob Joyce. Just seen one leave, and now over there, here comes the pastor that she knows so well, that she sees on YouTube here every week. So that was another account. So there are those stories, and maybe you have some as well. JackTheFairGuy@gmail.com, JackTheFairGuy@gmail.com. So could it be that this man here is who she saw? We'll get comment from her when she sees this. Could this be the man? I'm sorry for the glare. I had it really... There you go. You can see the image, and I'll get a Google photo of it, and it'll be better next time, okay? Okay? Now, here's another closer-up picture, if not the same picture, of Robert Wayne Joyce and Willina. Robert Wayne Joyce, the father of Matt Joyce. There it goes. That's pretty good. I know there's glare associated with it, but you can see the two faces. Robert Wayne Joyce, the father, the biological father of Matt Joyce, Sabrina Joyce, and Tom Joyce, I believe. And then Johnny Harra, one of the greatest Elvis impersonators of all time. He's passed away now. But that is Johnny Harra. I don't have any pictures. I couldn't find any pictures of him looking like Pastor Bob Joyce or Kenny Rogers with the white hair, the white beard, the white mustache. No, that's how he looked, you know. And in his younger days, when he was a little thinner, he looked even more like Elvis Presley than he looks there. Johnny Harra, not Elvis. And most people know that. So, it's quite a complex story, quite an interesting story.